Alright, guys. What's going on? Good morning. I'm tired. Just woke up. So, sorry if I don't have a ton of energy. Alright, so let's get into it though. Last video, pretty much everyone, well not everyone, but a lot of people, wanted to compare Beaman's frames and the frames from Zlaner's stream directly side by side. So first what I'm going to do is we're going to grab this right here. I'm going to record it right from his stream right now, which we have up. I'm going to press play. We're going to record it. We're going to put it into Adobe Premiere alongside with Beaman's. If we find out that there are no frames cut, then it is what it is, dude. Like, dude, I'll admit it first. My bad, dude. I apologize, Beaman. I'm sorry for accusing you of cutting frames out when you didn't. If where I'm wrong, I will admit that I'm wrong, and you know, maybe you could do the same as well. But who knows? Just an idea. All right. Well, let's play this.
Wait, and the tier 2 membership? What the hell?
And dive back in.
Appreciate it, man.
Let's see what happens and compare the two.
Damn, we had enough for a loadout.
We'll do this in a couple different ways. We'll count the frames, which is going to be the easiest. And, I mean, if it's the same frames from both sides, it's probably pretty cut and dry. If not, that's also cut and dry. So let's find out. And then we'll try a few other things from there.
Are you fucking me? Are you? Ah!
All right. Well, we got that. Now we go over to Premiere. Okay, now that we're in Premiere, we got Beaman's clip right here from his cloud file. Then you got the one I just recorded. I want to cut these down to the important part. And let's line these up so they're even. We'll start off at the first frame of 11.0. Alright. Right there. That'll be our first frame. Alright. I'm so tired for this right now, guys. You have no idea how much I had to convince myself to do this right now because it's way too early and it's the weekend and I'm exhausted. But you guys asked for this and I will supply it. Alright, so we got that. The same place to start. The ending don't really matter, but we can trim it up when we get there. We'll check it here. Easiest way without changing the opacity at first to know that they're lining up is audio. So let's play it, make sure there's no reverb sounds or anything like that, and we know we're there.
Are you fucking me? Are you?
Alright, cool. Everything seems to be good. So let's move this to the side for now, since now we know everything is lining up. Alright, so 10.7 to 10.6 is where the jump was. We'll do the same thing as last time. Our first frame will be the very first frame of 10.7. So when it goes 10.8 to 10.7, that'll be our first frame, just like before. Let's do this over again so we know that everything is the same as my last video, because I don't want you guys to think I'm bullshitting you or anything like that. So we're gonna be fucking straight and narrow here, right? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, changes on 6, and I believe when it was 10.8 to 10.7 was 8 frames. All right, so I don't know if you can see that. Let me zoom that in. Actually, I'll do both again. Let me do it with both because you might not be able to see it on there from where it was previously. All right. So 10.7 to 10.6 with 6 frames. Alright, so you're at 10.8. You should be able to see that, right? Alright. So the first one, like we just discussed. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Alright, so we got 6 frames there to that weird snappy looking shit you guys are questioning. And then let's go to the previous 10th of a second. Should be 8. That's so hard to see if that's from 10.9 to 10.8, but that's it right there. Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, same as last time. We go to the, so 10.8 to 10.7 on the first circle timer was 8 frames, and then the previous was 6. So now let's check it from earlier. Well, not earlier, but like just now. From the stream. Alright, there is 10.9 to 10.8. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Alright, so that matches. Now we're going to do our 10.7 to 10.6 and see if that's 6 frames. And if it is, then he didn't cut frames. There could be something else going on, but Beaman didn't cut frames. So I'll admit my wrong if that's the case. So let's find out. I hope to God it doesn't match. Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's the same. That's fucked. So, Beaman, I apologize. You did not manipulate this. That's, I'm sure we could go into it deeper, but that's probably the simplest way to prove it. So, where do we go from there? There's a lot of things that could be happening, and we'll check those out too. But first, just to double check absolutely everything. I actually saw Rara do this, and it's a great idea. So I'm stealing this from him a little bit. Change the opacity on one of them. And as you can see, my little shadowy weird face is in the corner now. So there shouldn't be any blurring because they should be exactly the same. As we go frame by frame, it should match the whole way through. So let's find out. Let's just go one. One seems to be falling behind a little. Everything looks pretty good right there. So everything's good here. Still good, still good, still good. So it looked a little weird at first, honestly, I'm not gonna lie. I just think that I may have my download like a smidge different size. So that could explain that, because Z's camera board is a little blurry. So that's probably all that is, honestly. I mean, probably really all it is. So I don't think Beaman's up to really anything funny on this one. I do think he kind of jumps the gun though a lot in instances like this, and he's just kind of like, got him, boys, we got him, you know. And I think it's a little more complicated than that, because clearly the frames don't match. I mean, a tenth of a second is not a tenth of a second. It's on both sides, so this isn't Beaman's fault. But if you're gonna call someone a cheater, I think you kind of got to look into stuff like that. But that's just my opinion. Who knows? I could be an idiot. I don't know. Maybe thinking that thoroughly going through something is just totally stupid. But let's actually make sure that's true too. Let's see if the frames afterwards are see if we're having the same issue. I can't talk. I'm really tired. But yeah, let's keep checking and see if these same issues are going on. So what was it? 10.6 is where it changed. So 10.7 only took 6 frames. All right, we're gonna go check it along the 10.6s. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then all right, so that was 8 frames. Almost 9, I think, actually. Yeah. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It changes on the 9th frame. So 10.5. Now 10.5. Let's see how long that one takes. It should be a little less because we soaked up a lot from the other one, I guess. I don't know. We'll find out. All right, so let's see how long 10.5. How many frames that is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right, here's 10.4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And you notice that that's a snappy movement too. So here's what I think. This is my personal belief. Take it or leave it. I'm not going to force you to believe anything. Here's what I think happens. You're streaming at what? 164 FPS. It goes down to 60 for the stream, and then it's downloaded at 30. I think that's probably the most logical explanation here, because they're just very inconsistent, you know. So 10.2, let's see how long that takes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think it's very inconsistent, and I mean that's a big jump right there too. So I think the problem here is, and it might be across the board, I think just having maybe quick movement, whatever it is. If you're streaming at super high FPS and all the frames are changing, I think it's really hard to say all these micro snaps or flicks, whatever you want to call them, all these small little, you know, the small FOV cheaters and all that. It's kind of hard to say based off of what you're given. Now, this is just kind of logical in my opinion. I mean, if you go through it a little bit, it's not hard to see that it's inconsistent across the board when he's aiming or not aiming. So that's what I got there. We'll do some more videos on this. Not Beaman, just, you know, other people in general that I call on hackers. And yeah, I don't know. Let me know what you guys think. I'm super duper tired, and I don't even know where I was going with this, honestly. So yeah. Anyways, my apologies, Beaman. Falsely accused you on this one, boy. My bad. I still don't think you're right. I think you should probably go a little bit more, you know, thorough through this stuff instead of just rushing to post it on YouTube for the clicks. But, you know, that's just my thought. So I'll see you guys. Catch you on the next one.